maliciousdomain.com has been called with the document.cookie. Malicious domain is something I as an attacker own. I'm sniffing the requests that are coming in. What will the request look like? Look like session cookie is equal to blah. And I know the blah now.
That's actually a very valid point. I'm not executing anything that is actually shown to the user. It's no alert, no image changes, but there's something very dangerous going on. You name the computer.
I just generally, if this document of cookie is a generic or a specific term?
It holds your browser sessions whenever from everything from that specific session. So now if I have that, I can use that session to log in as you.
Because sometimes you also have named cookies.
Yeah, you have not. All the cookies that you have is basically for that session is going to contain that. For that session.
You could also read specific cookies also. If you know the name of the cookie, you can give that as a parameter and
just read that.
It's all about knowing more JavaScript.
So, as you saw in the reflective, is the person who is clicking on the link becomes the victim, right? It doesn't probably make life difficult for a lot of users of the domain. Whereas in persistent, you are doing something which is going to stay in the DB and rendered in the browser. What I mean is, say in an organization, you have a website which has one section where you can create a new employee, right? And then it has another section where you can view the list of all employees, and this is basically accessible to everybody. So two views, actually one view and one where you actually input a new employee. Now what happens is, while inputting a new employee, if that website has vulnerability, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this same script probably and insert an employee record to get the document or anything else that you want. Now what happens, the other view page where you can see every user's details, maybe if you are a current user as well, but there are a lot of other people who will be visiting that page view, and whatever I have entered is going to sit there because it's in the database. That view is doing probably a select query like this and showing you all the data from an employee table. Now every time a person goes there, anybody, the script will be rendered unless and until you go and make sense. Any question on that?
Did you guys understand the difference between reflective and persistent? Which one looks more dangerous? Why? More dangerous. Why? Someone is saying, so?
Depending on which side you are looking. If you see from the server side, this looks more dangerous because you are corrupting my data and
no, okay. One thing that he said, okay, the difference, one thing about just going back, XSS is never an attack on the server side. Never. XSS is always a client-side attack. You're putting something which is sitting in the server, but it will not attack the server. Ever. That is not XSS. Injections do that. Okay, so in SQL injection and all, you would do something which will directly change the data in the server, so the server is getting attacked. In XSS, it's always a client-side attack. But yeah, in persistent, whatever you're putting in is going and sitting there, right? It's sitting there, but that's all. It's not doing anything.
It's going as data basically, which is supposed to be doing, right? It's basically insert query. It's just sitting in the database. You're not able to run any queries unlike SQL injection.
So I feel persistent attack is more dangerous because it affects all the users, whereas in the earlier case it was less of the discretion.
Absolutely, yes. So now if you go back and you are given such a URL, your friend says, hey, take a look at this, right? You see google.com or facebook.com or whatever it is, you will not just look at that. Now that you are aware people, you will probably look at what is the rest of the query which is also going in. Or a tiny URL you got, you will go and decode it and see what it is. So you're a smart user now. But if you were to face an attack of persistent XSS, can you do anything? You'll not know until you actually arrive on that page and the attack has actually happened. on you, right?
Because you don't see
Because you don't see anything on the link, on the URL, you don't see anything like that. It's just the data on that page which happened to be malicious.
So basically, in the previous example, right, once you click on it, the page that you go to, actually it first executes and then renders the page. So what happens is, in the URL, if you look at it, it's xyz.com. The script has executed inside.
So in this case, for example, let's say the attacker, can I name so let's say the attacker created a profile for himself where the name itself consists of a script. Now a normal person is going to Facebook, he opens this guy's profile, he just wants to see, right? The name itself has a script in it, it gets executed.
Facebook quizzes, you know, right?
Yeah. Did anyone get to watch the Facebook video that we had in the initial? Did anyone see it? Go look for Facebook hacks. There have been many hacks which were there using reflective exercises. Look for that. Google.
See those
YouTube.
quizzes a lot, right? What are your top 3 qualities? Like the JavaScript design that So the last part, type of vulnerability that we will look at is path traversal. So path traversal is basically, say in a, I'm going to name a company again. Say Adobe, right? So they have a lot of products. I'm not saying they will have it, I'm just giving an example. So they have a lot of products, Photoshop, Lightroom, and everything, right? And with product comes documentations. So in the page, they'll probably have some documentation for that specific product. So what happens is, if you look at the website, so you go to that specific product, say Photoshop, which gives you details about the features, the cost, the license cost, everything, and in the left corner you will see